selling is the biggest experiment of your life. And yet I see you doing it sloppily, quickly, and unmindful of the consequences. Have you even finished reading that paper you used to summon me?
Oh, I sort of skimmed it.
And how did their experiments work out? Excuse me.
Well, we believe these model results should yield rigorous efforts at experimentation. Well, okay. But what is there to think about? Selling my soul is a can't-miss project. Results are guaranteed.
Results are guaranteed, all right. Well, can't say I didn't warn you.
Do you care that you warned me?
Faustus, nobody. Somewhere I still have a soul, and every day I see the miseries of those who have sold it for glory that proves elusive. But if you're determined...
If every cell in my body had a soul, I would sell them all. To think all the knowledge of the world open before me as though in a book, to see farther than other men, that I need stand no more on the shoulders of giants, but be the giant that all the world stands upon and marvels at. I will show all those bastards who doubted me what I'm made of.
I'll go get the contract.
Why are you doing this? You're taking the easy way out at the cost of
A soul, condemnation to hell, the devil. You are a rational, evolved person. You must go beyond past superstitions. The glory is great, the cost is nothing.
Damnation doesn't require a heaven or a hell. All it requires is me, a conscience, an inability to live with doing wrong. I don't trust the devil no matter how sweet his song.
Why do we have to trust him?
I don't trust you either.
Well, shut up, goody two-shoes! Is this a good time, or should I let you finish arguing with yourself? Remember our advice, Faustus.
She's so cute. Yeah. Wipe your feet before you come into the lab next time. For God's sake, eat more fiber. Read important documents before you sign them. Don't take any wooden nickels. Look both ways before crossing the street. Oh, and always wear clean underwear in case you get hit by a car. And don't trust Satan!
Well, after that little meat let's get back down to business, shall we? This is the 287-page contract you'll have to sign with relevant codicils and addenda. Relax. It's just a standard end-user license agreement.
Oh, well, in that case, I guess I'll just sign it.
In blood.
Well, obviously, I'll just roll up my sleeve here and cut my... There's something written on my arm. It says, "Don't do it, schmuck." What is the meaning of this?
It's a supernatural apparition that reads, "Don't do it, schmuck." I think it means, "Don't do it, schmuck!" That's all.
Your problem?
Oh, no, only you have a pen. I smear my signature in blood. It just...
Here!
What's up, 35?
Oh, just some relevant disclosures. Come on.
Okay.
Okay, that's it right there. Huh? One more.
Okay.
Very nice. Nice. That's fun.
What am I going to do with all this bleeding?
What's that?
What?
Cauterize that for you.
You use a curling iron?
Well, just because we're damned doesn't mean we can't be damn beautiful. Now hold still. Thanks, Dal. There we go. There now. For some vital piece of business. For my first act, pursuant to Section 506, Paragraph 51, Subparagraph C, I present to you this hourglass. That's right. The fan will run 4 and 20 years, at the end of which I will cease to be your servant and claim your soul. Now, I have to go pack my bags. 24 years requires a substantial wardrobe, as I'm sure you'll understand, especially since you don't like my hood.
Well, that settles it. Whatever I want for the next 24 years. Not only the knowledge that I seek, but fame, women, wealth, power. It seems like such a great deal. Until I look upon this hourglass, and grain by grain, I see it all slipping away. It's worth a shot. If only this was foul and frightful glass could be so simply blotted from my mind as conceal it from my sight. Oh, wretched sand, that terror that is seen and yet not seen. Oh, my very thoughts race on in pentameron verse. Or is it Alexandrine? I'm speaking in verse. Contract. Footnote to Section 5. Side effects of signing this contract may include the formulation and statement of innermost thoughts in verse. Side effects, though, it surely could be worse. Oh, forget this glass. Forget this dreadful curse. With Mephistopheles in my employ, I have a lifetime to enjoy. I have a lifetime to enjoy.
Friends, laymen, countrymen, countrywomen, foreigners, neighbors, students, faculty, staff, spouses, roommates, colleagues, et alii. Lend me your ears. I stand before you today on this momentous occasion as we celebrate excellence. For after all, in the words of one celebrated orator, no eminent page of history was ever drafted by the standards of mediocrity. And as I look out upon you, I say without fear of contradiction, the eminence of your pages is self-evident. Truly the halls of fame resound thy name. As we are gathered to celebrate the scholarship of today and how it will build a better tomorrow, we reflect upon the dedication of the scholars who make it all possible, without whom our knowledge would be unable to advance. Such scholars bring the elusivity of theory into the imperative actuality. In our exploration of the world around us, we find new insights, seek new horizons, find new things to seek, seek new findings that are today hidden in our ongoing quest for truth, justice, the American way, apple pie, plum pudding, peach cobbler.
Man, graduation is so boring. Look, now I'm hungry. The problem being Thesis of the Year around here is that they stick you up on stage with all the bigwigs, meaning that I can't text my friends.
And furthermore, it is not only through brilliance, but through sweat, toil, tears, and blood that achievements of this caliber are attained. And it was a sweaty and bloody thesis indeed that we honor this afternoon. Dr. Johann Faustus for his work on a perfectly defined matrix replacement that will revolutionize mammalian cell culture. Johann has already started to start up a startup that will market this remarkable feat of bioengineering. Take a bow, Johann.
Yes.
We will now proceed to the awarding of diplomas and academic goods to our PhD candidates. Alexander Bell, Alison Bob, Piotr Brzoswinkowski, Raghavanadan Charna-Goshwali, Frank Chan, Albrecht Dürer Jr. Here we go again. Wilhelm van Vatnerheim, Johann Faustus.
Congratulations, Dr. Faust.
Jesus H. Christ, what the hell?
You graduated too, but don't sound so surprised.
With flying colors, I might add, and only a year and a half into our little bargain.
Well, I was motivated.
Why, motivation is what motivates us in our motivation to make good science. Anyhow, Friedrich Frankenstein.
I thought I told you not to just appear like that.
Come on, most of those guys like spontaneity.
Very funny. I just wish this stupid ceremony would be over.
Come on, it's your big day, your chance to savor your triumph.
Ha! You call those triumphs? This was just the beginning. Cover for me. I gotta get some stuff from the lab.
James Tiberius Kirk.
Hello, stranger. Feels like forever we've all been in this office together. Huh? I've been gone a year and a half, and the best you can come up with is, huh?
Jack's on his way to bigger and better things at the Trabitz Institute starting Monday. More than I can say for some of us.
Don't sound so upset that I got out and you didn't. I got lucky.
Lucky. You were almost a wizard in the lab. I always knew you had it in you. But not so soon.
Well, I was really focused or something. Charlie, thanks for coming back to see me.
Hey, no one thinks that genetics is good, huh?
Oh, well, the higher ups didn't think the name was sexy enough. It's called genetics now. That's Genetys. Look, as much as I grumble about it, it's not that bad. It pays well enough. And I don't have to be a complete underling. And unlike academia, you don't face a problem if you quit, and I should know.
Oh, come on. We didn't rag on you that much when you said you were leaving with just a master's.
Oh, I could see people snickering. I felt like I failed. But I don't regret making that decision one bit. I knew it was time to quit when I realized I was buying a fifth of whiskey every week.
Oh, I'm sure you would have gotten over it eventually after you hit your stride like I did.
Well, not all of us can be so lucky. Or know exactly when that break will come. Have you figured out your housing yet at Trabitz?
Yeah, I just hope I'm not a perpetual postdoc.
Well, you could always come over to the dark side of industry. In a few years, when my advisor, or my boss, is playing his daily round of golf at Palm Springs with all the other fossils, I'll probably get his job, and when that happens, I'll see if I can line something up for you.
Oh, thanks, but I don't think I'll need your help.
Jack.
That's how you think about it, but consider this. Sometimes, people don't see a good scientist unless somebody else tells them. Sometimes all they see is an overpromoted, pompous little prick.
Boys, don't.
I have merits that any pea brain should be able to recognize on sight, and I wouldn't want to work for anyone who didn't. Now, get out of my way.
Well, that almost ended badly.
He's changed. You know, I remember him as the skid who doubted his ability to tie his own laces, and now anyone who doesn't think he's master of the universe must be an idiot.
You know, before he defended, he actually said, oh my, you have to hear this. I wrote it down. Behold, how I glitter is like a comet, which long sat dormant in its hyperbolic sphere. And now breaks forth at perihelion.
Hyperbolic, that says it all.
Yeah. Every time he talked to himself in his office, it was in verse. It was really freaky.
He did get one thing right, though. His rise is like a comet. Wherever he goes, he's marveled at.
Perhaps he's the greatest comet and be considered a harbinger of doom.
Or worry that it will return to the cold obscurity of the Kuiper Belt from whence it came.
Unless it impacts Jupiter with a bang, like Comet Shoemaker Levy, or creates a dust cloud through which the Earth passes. Faustus may be the Perseids of science yet.
How much longer are you going to drive this analogy?
You started it.
So, Trish, when are you getting out of this dump and onto bigger and better things?
Eventually, I guess. I started writing. Yeah, I'll defend by the end of this year. And then postdoc. And then academia.
You haven't solved an academia yet. Wow.
No. I still want to do the fundamental work of science on which everything is built. Now, I know my work determining the structure of channel proteins is never going to make the front page of the New York Times. Okay, the press would rather talk about the guy that creates a new drug that targets that channel protein. Nobody will ask how that guy knew the drug would nestle in the right spot. But I'll know. And for me, that's enough.
Drika! This is probably the last time we'll be in this office together.
Oh, I'll pass. I've sworn off.
Oh, more for me than Trish, you want some?
Yeah. What, Dom Perignon? How did you get your hands on a 59 Dom?
Let's just say I know people.
Woo!
Oh, the same person who's been helping me with my research.
I knew Bob liked you as a student, but not that much.
Oh, it wasn't him.
Why are
Somebody
you being
else.
so coy?
Let's just say I had some extraordinary, you might even say, supernatural. Jesus!
Jesus helped you with your thesis?
Oh, no, you know how I feel about religion.
I don't know. There's something about doing science that makes one religious, or at least superstitious.
Now working with T-butyllithium, that makes the person religious.
Fire and brimstone in every bottle.
Well, I gotta finish packing up.
No breather, no victory lap? Come on.
No, I gotta keep moving forward. Kill the bottle, why don't you? See you around.
Jack.
You know, there's one thing I really could use to savor this day.
I got one guess.
A woman.
Yep.
This may surprise you to hear, but I've never really been any good with women.
No.
Why can't romance just be reduced to some simple formula that we can follow?
Well, it would be a long optimization process to get there, and you want all your loves to be so formulaic.
Why not?
And you wonder why he doesn't get any. Have you ever wondered why you aren't getting it?
I don't know. I guess women just don't understand me, and I've been too busy to understand them.
Too busy playing Counter-Strike. Too busy writing that alternative history novel about aliens invading Earth during World War II.
That was so cool.
Earth to Faustus, it's been done. What else have you been doing?
Working tirelessly to finish my PhD like any good grad student should, but really...
Improve your Tetra score?
No. To find a perfectly defined replacement for Matrigel, which even you must admit is significant now with my system.
For which I didn't get an authorship or even an acknowledgement.
Fine. With our system, we can make the proteins we need recombinantly, mix them in fixed proportions, and not have to worry about lot-to-lot variation. People are already dying to buy this technology.
So what all you've done is make a standard by which the next generation of cell culture material is judged.
But science is incremental and all that. I'll just have you make that replacement for me first.
Well, then you better get on with it.
Well, can't you just make that replacement without any effort on my part?
I could, but I exercise the option not to.
What?
If you had bothered to read the contract, you'd have seen. I'm not obliged to honor your request. You have to do the papers. You have to do the experiments yourself. I'm just here to tell you what to do and how to do it.
Oh, they say the devil's in the details.
Come on, even hell has its standards on plagiarism and wholesale theft of credit.
Oh, I wish I'd been a little bit more careful before throwing away my soul.
I better stop even thinking about that too much. Aren't we talking about women?
I've got more important things on my mind right now.
Oh, more important than this?
Is this the face that launched 1,000 ships?
Helen of Troy, indeed. Helen Papadopoulos, Troy, Michigan.
Isn't that right there down the road from Hell, Michigan?
Life is full of surprises, isn't it? She's the girl you have to think for in your Chem 158 course.
Oh, yeah. She is the only thing I remember from that course. I gotta say something. Now's my chance. Sweet Helen, make me immortal with a kiss.
Whoa, wait, time out. You can't go barging up to somebody and beg them for a kiss, you dork.
What? We both have to swipe right on Tinder first?
No, you have a conversation, or a coffee, or something. Build a relationship.
Ugh, that sounds awfully old-fashioned. Where have you been since the turn of the century?
Resto!
I like to keep it casual, you know. And if this one doesn't work out, there's plenty of other women on the internet that I can meet who are just like her.
Tell her that. Tell her how replaceable you find her, how unremarkable she is to your lofty mind, and then see how far you get.
No. I want to do this relationship right.
Well, then, do it.
Can I get a little bit of boost?
Fine.
Hi, Jack. Do you remember me? It's really been too long since I've seen you. We took thermodynamics together.
And you sure felt the heat.
Oh, yeah, you were really something. Not thinking about something now, but what I mean to say is, you are something.
What manner of something might this thing I am be?
Oh, thou art fairer than the evening sky, clad in the beauty of 1,000 stars. Brighter art thou than flaming Jupiter when he appeared before hapless Zeller. More lovely than the monarch of the sky in wanton Arethusa's azured arms. And none but thou shall be my parent. How is that?
Oh, Marat, but I can work with it.
I had no idea you wrote poetry. Wait, am I Jupiter or hapless Semele? Does that make me a dude or... Oh, who cares about details like that when you're such a gallant little charmer? Tell me, did you write that yourself?
I did a long time ago.
About 420 years ago, in fact.
It's amazing we haven't caught up until now. What do you say we make up for lost time?
Oh, yes, I would love to make up for lost time. So, how about them Rams moving to LA, huh?
Pardon?
You know, NFL franchise realignment is all over the news lately.
I haven't said anything.
Oh, no, not you. I keep getting all these annoying calls as my phone, holsters. Anyway, where were we? Yes, football. Or, if you prefer basketball,